Hello and welcome to the Certified Ethical Hacker Study Guide. In this video, we will discuss Chapter 3 Summary and Review Questions. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Now let's ride our way into the first topic, after this short break. Security professionals must be aware of attacks that can take place on network infrastructures, computers, mobile phones, and other internet-capable devices. Network and computer attacks can be perpetrated by insiders as well as outside attackers. Malicious software, malware, such as viruses, worms, and trojans, can attack a network or computer. A virus attaches itself to a host. A worm can replicate and propagate itself without attaching itself to a host. Users can install spyware programs inadvertently, thinking they're installing software to protect their computers. Spyware can record information from a user's computer and send it to the attacker. Security professionals can minimize the damage and likelihood of an infection by following best practices and implementing technical and non-technical measures. Adware programs can also be installed without users' knowledge. They're used to discern users' buying patterns for the purpose of sending web advertisements tailored to their buying habits. A denial-of-service (DOS) attack prevents authorized users from accessing network resources. The attack is usually accomplished through excessive use of bandwidth, memory, and CPU cycles. A distributed denial-of-service (DDoS) is an attack on a host from multiple servers or computers. The main purpose of buffer overflows is to insert executable code into an area of memory that elevates the attacker's permissions to the level of an administrator or allows an attacker remote access to the target system. In a ping of death attack, the attacker crafts an ICMP packet to be larger than the maximum 65,535 bytes, which causes the recipient system to crash or freeze. Most systems today aren't affected by this exploit. In network session hijacking, the attacker joins a TCP session and makes both parties think he or she is the other party. Keyloggers make it possible to monitor what's being entered on a computer system. They can be installed on a keyboard connector easily and store information internally. Security personnel should conduct random checks of computer hardware to detect these devices. Physical security is everyone's responsibility. All desktop systems and servers must be physically secured. Now let's dance into the next topic, right after this short break. Questions 1 through 5. Question 1. What is the main purpose of malware? A. Financial gain or destruction. B. Learning passwords. C. Discovering open ports. D. Identifying an operating system. The correct answer is A. Financial gain or destruction. Question 2. A computer relies on a host to propagate throughout a network. A. Worm. B. Virus. C. Program. D. Sniffer. The correct answer is B. Virus. Question 3. An exploit that attacks computer systems by inserting executable code in areas of memory because of poorly written code is called which of the following? A. Buffer overflow. B. Trojan program. C. Virus. D. Worm. The correct answer is A. Buffer overflow. Question 4. Which of the following exploits might hide its destructive payload in a legitimate application or game? A. Trojan. B. Macrovirus. C. Worm. D. Buffer overflow. The correct answer is A. Trojan. Question 5. Antivirus software is one of the main points of defense against malware and network attacks. Perform research to discover 5 of the best free antivirus solutions. In a few paragraphs, describe your findings and choose which antivirus software you think is the best and explain why. A good answer should have at least 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph should list exactly 5 free antivirus solutions. The middle paragraph S should discuss the details of these antivirus solutions. The final paragraph should reveal the writer's choice of the best, along with the reasons for the decision. Now let's dance into the next topic, right after this short break. Questions 6 through 10. Question 6. Which of the following doesn't attach itself to a host but can replicate itself? A. Worm. B. Virus. C. Trojan. D. Buffer overflow. The correct answer is A. Worm. Question 7. Which of the following is an example of a macro programming language? AC11, B. Shell, C. Basic, D. Visual Basic for applications. The correct answer is D, Visual Basic for applications. Question 8. One annoying attribute of adware is to determine a user's purchasing habits and then show pop-up ads featuring items the user might want to buy. Social media platforms, search engines, and e-commerce sites do the same thing. Research the interaction between social media platforms, search engines, and e-commerce sites and how they track users and display targeted ads. In a few paragraphs, describe what you have discovered and discuss whether you think this is helpful or harmful. A good answer should have at least 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph should introduce the topic of social media platforms, search engines, and e-commerce sites and how they track users and display targeted ads. The middle paragraph S should describe how data is shared among these platforms and how that impacts the browsing experience with targeted ads. The final paragraph should draw a conclusion with supporting arguments as to whether this is a helpful or harmful practice. Question 9. Viruses, worms, Trojans, adware, and spyware are 5 types of malware. Choose one type and research online the latest piece of malware in that family, how it is affecting businesses and individuals, how it is being delivered to victims, and what is being done to counteract it. In a few paragraphs, describe your findings. A good answer should include at least 3 paragraphs, with the first paragraph introducing the type of malware and describing its characteristics. The middle paragraph should discuss the latest instance of this malware that is actively affecting businesses and individuals, how it is being delivered, and what is being done to counteract it. The final paragraph should be a summary with conclusions. Question 10. A software or hardware component that records each keystroke a user enters is called which of the following? A. Key sniffer, B. Keylogger, C. Trojan, D. Buffer overflow. The correct answer is B. Keylogger. Now let's run into the next topic right after this short break. Question 11. Email is the most common way that malware enters organizations. Research some of the latest and cleverest email malware campaigns. In a few paragraphs, describe your findings and suggest ways to counteract this threat. A good answer should include at least 3 paragraphs, with the first paragraph introducing one or more new and clever email malware campaigns and describing its characteristics. The middle paragraph, S, should discuss the type of attack, phishing, spam, etc., and if a malware attachment or a malicious website is associated with the email. Additional paragraphs should discuss ways to counteract the email malware, such as awareness training, spam filtering, or anti-ransomware software. The final paragraph should summarize, draw conclusions, and perhaps have a call to action. Question 12. The ping of death is an exploit that sends multiple ICMP packets to a host faster than the host can handle. True or false? The correct answer is false. Question 13. What type of network attack relies on multiple servers participating in an attack on one host system? A. Trojan attack. B. Buffer overflow. C. Denial of service attack. D. Distributed denial of service attack. The correct answer is D. Distributed denial of service attack. Question 14. What exploit is used to elevate an attacker's permissions by inserting executable code in the computer's memory? A. Trojan. B. Buffer overflow. C. Ping of death. D. Buffer variance. The correct answer is B. Buffer overflow. Question 15. What component can be used to reduce the risk of a Trojan or rootkit sending information from an attacked computer to a remote host? A. Base64 decoder. B. Keylogger. C. Telnet. D. Firewall. The correct answer is D. Firewall. Now let's flow into the next topic, right after this short break. Question 16. To reduce the risk of a virus attack on a network, you should do which of the following? A. Use antivirus software. B. Educate users about opening attachments from suspicious email. C. Keep virus signature files current. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Question 17. What is the primary way that malware enters an organization? A. USB sticks. B. Email. C. Buffer overflows. D. Backdoors. The correct answer is B. Email. Question 18. An exploit that leaves an attacker with another way to compromise a network later is called which of the following? Choose all that apply. A. Rootkit. B. Worm. C. Backroot. D. Backdoor. The correct answer is A and D. Rootkit and backdoor. Question 19. Which of the following is a good place to begin your search for vulnerabilities in Microsoft products? A. Hacking websites. B. Microsoft security bulletins. C. Newsgroup references to vulnerabilities. D. User manuals. The correct answer is B. Microsoft security bulletins. Question 20. 4 common operating systems are Microsoft Windows, Linux, Android OS, and Apple iOS. Research online to discover current vulnerabilities and exploits that are affecting or attacking each of these operating systems. Usually exploits are specific to a certain operating system. Can you find any single exploit that is capable of attacking 2 or more of these operating systems? In a few paragraphs, discuss your findings. A good answer should include at least 3 paragraphs. The answer could focus on the single exploit that affects multiple operating systems, or it summarizes current vulnerabilities for each OS. Both are acceptable answers. The first paragraph should introduce the topic, the middle paragraph should discuss the findings, and the final paragraph should draw some conclusions. If you find this video useful, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. To see more videos like this, please click in the rectangle in the middle of your screen. To see other videos from this channel, please click the circle on the bottom right. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.